Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Lingga Yuliana. I'm from PBI2. Today, I would like to teach you about direct and indirect speech. Okay, the first is directs. What's the meaning of directs? Directs is when the actual words of the speaker are reproduced. It is called direct speech. Example: he said, "I'm going to school." And then indirects. What's the meaning of indirects? Indirects is when the main idea of speaker's words is reported by another person and the exact words are not quoted. It is called indirect speech or reported speech. Example: he said that he was going to school. Next, we learn about the between of direct and indirect speech. The first, quotation marks or inverted commas are used for direct speech. Example: I have cut my finger, cried Mrs. Sharma. Second, quotation marks are not used for indirect or reported speech. Example: Mrs. Sharma cried that she had cut her finger. Third, question marks and exclamation marks are not used in reported speech. Example: is it bleeding very much? Mrs. Sharma asked. That is direct speech. And then Mrs. Sharma asked if it was bleeding very much. That is indirect speech. Fourth, in reported speech, the reporting verbs like ask, commanded, advised, exclaimed are often used in place of the reporting verbs, say to convey the mood of the spoken words. Example: Ramesh said, "How hot the soup is." That is direct speech. And Ramesh exclaimed that the soup was hot. That is indirect speech. And so the meaning of the first example is that the sentence calls out the mood that Ramesh is in. And second example until the last example, the core meaning almost the same as the first example. Fifth, the tense of the verb in the reported speech is in the past tense. However, if the verb in the reported speech is stating a universal truth, a habit, a constant situation, the tense of that verb does not change. You can see example: the boy said, "I brush my teeth every day." The sentence uses simple present tense, and the boy said that he brushes his teeth every day. Still use simple present tense. And then, sixth, in indirect or reported question, the subject comes before the verbs, not after it. You don't use the helping verb do to form a reported question. You can see example: Paul said, "What time does the bus come?" That is direct speech. In indirect speech, Paul asks what time the bus comes, so you don't use the helping verb. And seventh, the pronouns are also changed in reported speech. Pronouns of the first person are changed as below. You can see example: he said, "I'm bored." That is direct speech. In indirect speech, he said that he was bored. And you can see the pronouns are changed. Pronouns of the second person are changed as below. You can see example: he said to her, "You are beautiful." And he said to her that she was beautiful. You can see, while converting direct speech into indirect speech, the tense of the verb must change accordingly. Direct speech to be indirect speech. Simple present to be simple past to be past perfect. Present continuous to be past continuous. Present perfect to be past perfect. Can to be could. Shall to be should. Will to be would. May to be might. You can see example: she said, "I might attend the meeting." That is direct speech. And then she said that they might attend the meeting. Words indicating nearness of time place are changed to words indicating distance of time and place. You can see this to be that, this to be those, here to be there, now to be then, today to be that day, tomorrow to be the next or following day, yesterday to be the day before or the previous day. You can see example. And then when reporting a question, an order or request, the connector that is not used. Example, the girl said, "May I come in?" That is direct speech. And the girl asked if this should come in. That is indirect speech. And the last, in reported speech, the words or the sound used by speakers to express an emotion is omitted. Example, "Wow, what a handsome man he is." The girl said that is direct speech. But in indirect speech, changed to be the girl exclaimed, "What a handsome man he was." And the last, "Hello, my friend said to me, how are you?" That is direct speech. And indirect speech, my friends greeted me and asked how I was.